So today, or really for this whole week, you guys are really just working on the exam review. Last week we did exam review number 1, which was only 3 pages, which is on my screen now. I even gave you guys the answer key here, which is on my screen, so you can kind of check your work and go over some things. And if you wanted me to go over any of them individually, I can do it now, or you can even send me a message and I can work with you one-on-one. That was for last week. For this week, you're working on exam review number 2, which you can see here. It's got that number 2. It's very similar questions, pretty much the same exact thing as you can see. Like, so here's exam review number 1. It's first talking about perimeter, then order of operations, and here, perimeter, then order of operations. Pretty similar questions. It's just more practice to get you guys more practice in before the exams starting next week. I've also already posted the answer key there for you too. But don't just copy it down, because you will not learn anything by just copying it down. It is there for you to check your work, or if you get stuck and you don't know how to do it, that is to kind of show you how to actually solve the problem. If you didn't feel comfortable reaching out to me, or you're working on it late at night or something, because I know you guys all work on things at different times of day. But if you guys want me to go over any of these questions for the exam review number 2, I will do that on Thursday. So while you're working on it today and tomorrow for the exam review number 2, make sure you put a little star next to the ones that you're like struggling with, any of them that you need help with, and you can message me beforehand and I can work on it on Thursday in the video, or we can even work on it together on a one-on-one Teams meeting, whatever you feel comfortable with if you have more questions on it. I will say for exam review number 2, there's 4 pages. So I'm looking down at my last page here. That's the only real big difference is with this review is the last page, page 4. We didn't have any questions like that on the review packet from last week. So this one's got a couple of different things here, talking about domain, range, function. So just make sure you answer those as well. This one has 4 pages. Last week I only had 3 pages. And that is pretty much it. So go ahead, and if you did not finish review number 1 from last week, finish that. You submit it under last week, week 9. And this week you're working on review number 2. You're going to submit it under this week's week 10 submission spot. But that's pretty much it for today. So if you have no questions, you can go ahead and log off. If not, I'll stay here for a few more minutes. Okay, so just work on review number 2.